All right, car shopping. Billy, oh Billy, I'm shopping around for a car for my wife as well. Me and my friends were talking about what the first question should be for the salesman. Do you have a first question? Yeah, I'll steal what my brother says. Yeah, whatever his name is. Hey, Randy, what's the real price on this car? He goes, I feel like it sets a precedent for the whole wheeling and dealing. My top choice is, how much under invoice can you sell me this car? I've paid under invoice. It's not a crazy thing. Lots of times... Oh, you're saying like before the options, you've paid under that? Well, what the fuck were you buying and when did you buy it? I've never done that. My big line is, what's the out the door price? And by out the door, I mean everything. The warranty, the tax, everything. The final number that I'm paying you. And I just have the number. I just go, what I always do is I always pitch like $2,000 above. Is it called not the one after all the options? It's that first number before they add the options. I always go $2,000 above that number. And I'm probably still getting fucked. I always get half a dick fucking thrown my way. I always do, you know. I always get fucked a little bit, but I actually enjoy the process. Like, I have fun with it. Each time I get fucked a little bit less. Like I did real well on this one, I felt. And, but who knows? You always feel like you're going to turn around and see them all laughing, slapping each other on the back, and then they're going to quickly stop and, sharpen a pencil as you look at them, after you leave. But, I would just, I don't know, read up on it, watch some YouTube videos. I had a lot of fun this time because I didn't give a fuck and I wasn't trading in the Prius. So I just kept saying that. I just kept saying, listen, dude, like, we'd like to buy this car, but we don't need to. I mean, I can get in that car right there and it drives great, man. It's a Toyota, I've kept it maintained. It's all beat up. I can park it. Nobody's going to steal a fucking 8-year-old Prius. It's a goddamn gem out there. So I had the guy laughing. So I go, look, this is what I want, right? So he goes and he fucking, grab asses with his manager and comes back. He's not even close. And he comes back with this big grin on his face. He goes, I'll tell you, this is a great deal. This is a great deal. And I just go, for who? For who? You? I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. At this point, if you look around the table, you're the only guy smiling. And then he kind of like, I go, I can't pay that. I can't pay. I got a check in my pocket right fucking now. I will. And I tell my wife to, and you always got to send your wife. If you bring your wife is a good thing because I think it's a weakness, right? Okay, and you got to get your wife on the same page. And at some point, you got to tell your wife to screw. Okay, you do it in a respectable way, but with the dash of Archie Bunker. Be like, honey, go. Do me a favor, could you just go, go look over the cars over there, blah blah. You make it look like you got this old school fucking relationship, like she actually has dinner prepared when you come home. All right, and as much as your wife isn't going to like in that moment that feeling, it works good for you in the negotiation because now it gives this guy the perception that you actually are making decisions in your relationship because they buy on the fact that the emotion of the female, but I like it, right? When you send them off, it just be like, look, I want to get this car for my wife, all right? But I'm not a dope. This is what I'm paying, okay? This is what I am paying. I'm willing to pay this. If you get me this number, I'm going to buy this car today. You're going to make a sale, and you're never going to have to look at this car again. That's the deal. That's my number. Okay? Dude, my brother's amazing at it. He always comes in. His line is he comes in and he always gets the guy's name, and I feel like that gives him power. He'd be like, what's your name? And the guy would be like, Steven. And he goes, Steven, you see this right here? This is a large coffee, an extra large coffee. That's what he says. You know why I got this? He goes, because this is going to be a long negotiation until I'm going to get what I want. He comes hard right out of the fucking gate. And he's like a comic that never stops writing. When we were kids, we used to go down to car dealerships and pretend that we were going to this is way back in the 80s. We used to pretend that we were going to buy a car so we could test drive all these cars. And my brother used to just fuck with all these salesmen. I used to do it with him, and I used to do it with another one of my friends. One day we skipped school, high school, and we went down and we said that we were seniors in high school, which we were. We said we were stepbrothers. It was hilarious. I had like fucking fire engine red hair, And my buddy was like fucking 6'2", looked like a movie star, all tall, dark, handsome. We looked nothing alike. So we said we were stepbrothers. And initially the salesman looked at us like, what the fuck? And we said that we were both going to be going to the same college next year, and that our parents were going to buy us a vehicle to share. And they're both really busy, and they told us to come down and pick out a car. So immediately they thought that we were a couple of fucking rich kids and that we didn't know shit. So, we went down, we took out a Chrysler Laser. I remember we took out the Chrysler Laser, and I think that guy actually knew. No, the LeBaron. It was like the LeBaron. I remember the big deal was it had a digital speedometer, which we thought was fucking amazing in like fucking 1986 or 7, whenever the fuck we did it. So my biggest thing and the thing that I learned is when you go in there, you have to be prepared to walk. You have to know the number that you're going to pay, and to definitely go in there and have fun. And when the salesman tries to buddy with you and do all that type of shit, I mean, I don't know. There's a couple different ways you can play it. You can laugh along with them, or you can just kind of stare back at him and just literally. Dude, my brother would literally just be like Steve, I'm not here to try to listen to jokes. Like, this isn't a funny thing here. I know what goes on down here, and I don't want to be a part of it. You understand? This is what I'm paying. And like, dude, how great is this? Is an extra large coffee. Do you know why I got this? Because this is going to be a long, drawn-out negotiation until I get what I want. That's just fucking classic. All right. So, once again, I really didn't give you any information. I'm still learning what to do, but I used to be really intimidated by it. But this last one, somewhere in the middle of the negotiation on my wife's car, I actually really started having fun and realized the power that I had. And I just said, I'm not paying any more than this. I'm not paying any more than this. And then I got the number that I wanted. And then I went, and then when I went to get the warranty, they tacked that on, and I was like, don't. And then they tacked on the tax, don't. So I ended up getting fucking 2 right there, Fred. So I still got fucked. But now I know. I know for the next time. It's like bombing as a comedian. So I had him. I had him dead to rights. And we let him off the hook. So I still got fucked. But, at least this time I had fun. So watch out for that. I would just say, know the number that you want, and make sure you just say the out the door price, and make sure that you say that this includes the warranty and all the bullshit and the tax, everything. This is the final fucking number. I walk out, I get the car. You washed it, the whole goddamn thing. This is the number. You have to say that repeatedly. And that's where I fucked up. All right. You know what? I'm man enough to admit it.